Bro, okay, my screen, oh wait, my screen wasn't being recorded, but the voice was being recorded. Okay, now it's good. Yep, it is being recorded. Damn, so bullshit. Okay. A bit dumb, but yeah, it is what it is. Right, okay. Okay, let's just get with the back test. Do I see? Okay, no. Ah, bro, come on. All right, so nothing's.
I have a question.
Yeah, bro, go ahead.
In this moment, I think, for example, you because you follow inducement,
Yes, I do.
and for you is not liquidity in a zone inducement and continue for buy.
Wait.
Just
Could you repeat your question? Because I can understand this one, bro.
in this moment, efficient zone and the reaction and continue for buy and for
Ye-
buy in this moment
Yep.
because efficient because continue follow inducement.
Yep.
No, is
Yep.
okay zone.
Yep. Exactly. That's what I'm looking right now. So to give me a decent reaction. So if I would do induce any sort of liquidity, so what price would like to do is it would like to inject early buyers right now by giving them false reactions, and then we'll have something that we could induce and then potentially move away. Right? That's what I'm looking for. So let's just see if I do get the, there we go. We have your whatever you want to say. It's just for me an SMC zone where a lot of early buyers are going to get in. That's where your real inducement is following everything. Could you please mute your mic, guys? That would be really good. Right. So inducement done, quite strong, quite good. The way it is done, you could literally understand the true intentions of if price really wants to move away, you could understand this bit of price action and this where the inducement is actually happening, right? So what I'd like to do is, okay, there we go. I just wait for a bit of, decent M5 candle to be printed after this sharp move and then be on M1, right? And now I'd like to wait for my what? Wait for my entry models, right? So, do you guys have any questions so far? I'll just park. Oh, okay, jeez. What could I do, bro? Okay. I could do this. I could just mark out this PI, give it a bit of nicer color, right? And then wait if price would like to come back, or yeah, what price is going to do? Nothing. Okay, yeah, potentially a miss out trade. Can't say. Oh, can't do anything. Okay, cool. So, any questions so far, guys?
What have I missed?
Ah, jeez, this guy again. Yeah, you have missed nothing, buddy.
GG.
Okay, so no questions. I'll just play with it. You know.
For example, you open for the sell in mini inducement pullback sell. No.
No, I wouldn't do that.
Yes. Yes, in this zone.
Yeah,
Mini inducement sell.
no, I won't do that.
Pullback, no?
No. I mean, if you just want to look for a sell trade, then that's what you'd like to do. But again, I wouldn't do that. Why? Because when I have something really clear and obvious for the buyers, why would I just engage into the sells, right?
Yes, this it's okay. But for example, you look at SMT, no? And you sell for M1, for example, mini inducement. I
Let,
think cioè,
let me tell you one thing. Yep, wait.
I look buy, but in
Uh,
this moment I pull back
yep.
this
Good. Let me tell you one thing, right, buddy? Here's the thing. I was expecting a sell trade if price took out this one, which was a point of liquidity inside the higher time frame. But then I had something that I could target. But right now, price efficient the structure, right? So we don't know right now if it's gonna go towards this low, or somewhere there, right? So we don't know. At this moment, we knew that price could go into this level. That's why I was looking for sell before. But at this moment, the target
okay,
was already
perfect.
met, right?
You wait reaction. You wait reaction. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Right. Okay. So let's just go back on H1. It is already taken. So let's just delete everything because it is just messed right now. Already took this point of liquidity. Uh, I would say let's just go to the next day. I just how do you move when the price touches an SMT to understand it will give a deeper pullback or small reaction to go down. All right. It depends. Okay, so two things, right? Regarding the reaction. So two things. The way price is reacting towards that, like how strongly it is reacting to or how weakly the strength in the candles are, we could understand for those stuff. And the second thing is that liquidity, understanding liquidity. If price wants to react from some sort of SMT, it is going to create a bit of liquidity that when it reacts from SMT, it will take that liquidity point, which will be the fuel for price to move away, right? So these 2 points, and you could understand pretty much everything. I hope so. I'm not giving that much. Ah, Jesus, it's crazy. But yeah, okay, good. Let's just okay. What the fuck is M5? Let's go on M5, right? Okay, good. Respecting that high, right? We didn't took that liquidity, so that is a good thing. We are reacting from a liquidity point, which is a false move, right? Okay, so when price induces, what type of reaction do you expect to enter the market? I just like to see the strength. Okay. Oh, this is bit, how I would say reaction. Some people look for break of structures, right, as a form of reaction for them to get into a trade after inducement. I personally, I just look deep into the candles and just understand the strength, the volume, how it's being injected in the markets, and based on these 2-3 factors, I just position myself like either I want to like engage in the markets, because most of the trades that you guys would see me taking on the lives or on Instagram, wherever I post my trades, it's going to be me entering before market is going to give a break of structure or anything like that. It's just based on few candles, and that's when I just press the trigger. Just a second, let me reply to this guy. Okay, let's just play. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna expose you so hard, buddy. Not right now.
No.
Yeah, no. Okay, so let's just understand this one. We ended up taking this bit of liquidity, moved away. Let's see how it goes. So far, did we took liquidity? Not really. Respecting that, let me just go on H1 or sorry, M50. Wait, do I have M30? All right, by the way, right? You are not bound to use M5, M15, M1. Use a time frame which is clear to you, right? That is one of the best things you could implement in your trading. You just don't want to look others and oh, they're using M1 only, so I won't use M1. Just use a time frame which is quite clear to you, and you'll be happy. Trust me. That is the best thing you could do.
The liquidity point you have drawn, in which time frame have you drawn it from?
This one, this is going to be M1, but if you'd like to draw,
No,
the most
the
obvious
first
one.
one, like the one
Oh,
above.
nigga, that's like all-time high, if I'm not wrong. Oh, no, it is not all. Okay, so if
yeah.
price fails to react from this high, like give us a good sell reaction, we will be easily targeting this high, right? Wait, why is that liquidity low? The lower level. Okay, okay. Hey, initial session, cool. So that's what I told you, right? I just refined to add a bit more precision, right? But if you want to just mark out the liquidity, this is the point where price invited more of the traders. You could see we have a smart money break, we invited SMC traders, and we invited your support and resistance traders. We broke that level, we invited a bit more traders, right? And then I just refined it like to get more precise. That's pretty much it. Okay, let's
I have a question.
yep.
If you zoom out a bit, if you
Okay,
zoom out,
yep, there's nothing.
you know, yeah, but I just want to understand. You know, when it moves like very big like that,
Yep.
uh, like when I trade, I don't really know what to do with it. You know, like, am I expecting to sell here? Am I just expecting to buy? Because
You will
like
be
it's
expecting
very
to
hard to see
buy.
like a pit.
Yeah, let me tell you one thing.
Yeah, but
If
except
yeah,
everything, like remove all the foundations and shit. You know, like
yeah,
in general, like when
uh-huh,
I see like that,
uh-huh.
I'm like, yeah, okay, they took out the liquidity and going for a sell, but
Yeah,
yeah, can you explain more?
you're cooked right now, right? To think, look where
Yeah, I can't explain it very good, but yeah,
look,
I hope you know what I mean.
yeah, I know. Look where price is reacting at this moment. If it were taken such liquidity, then we'd be like, okay, mark this liquidity point. take it, look for a sell trade, right? But right now it is just reacting to a point of liquidity, which means it is adding above this liquidity point, right? So you can't be bothered to sell at this moment while you just have clear liquidity above you. Then you're just brain rot or something like that, right? So the best thing is that you wait for inducement low, and then why? Because you have obvious targets. So inducement low, your entry criteria, inducement, whatever that is, and then you just kaboom, right? Easy target. Okay. By the way, if you trade Asia session, this would have been a
For,
really decent trade.
for example, this is a mini cycle because S&T inducement and continue for buy.
Yes. Yes, it is. Okay. Let me just like get something, nothing interesting. Bro, give me something.
You understand my English, bro? You understand my English, bro? Sorry.
I do, bro. I spent like a couple of months with you, so it's it's not a new thing. It's good, man. It's good. It's good. I can understand. That's like, yeah, that's good. It's calm. Okay. Good. We might
Sorry.
have something to mitigate this area. Price is trying to inject bit liquidity. We we mitigate. It is good thing. I would like to go on M1, right? Okay, oh man. Okay, this is a decent. This was a decent zone, right? Wait, it is. Oh, jeez, bro, so hard, man. Okay, this is it, right? Do you guys have like any sort of questions so far for me? I might look for a trade. Just say, why is this on a valid zone? This is just a mitigation. Okay, let me just redo it again for you, right? So for the main reason that I just this zone was obviously I really expect that you guys understand basic, general liquidity scenarios and everything like that. So I do see liquidity being injected just above the zone, and then we didn't have intentions to move away. We injected more liquidity, and then we reduced it. Now that those guys work with me, they could tell that this is not the perfect inducement that we would really want to work with. Why? Because we can't really see any sort of strength in the candles or anything like that, no true intention. So that is why I'm just waiting on M1 to get that real thing come in, and then we would like to buy. So I'm not buying straight away, I'm just marking it as a point of reaction in the market, right? Yep. Okay, so far nothing in the markets. Okay, yeah, another sort of injection. Now you may say, why we're injecting liquidity multiple times? Is that because we didn't really take any sort of significant liquidity point, for this day for the buy? So price needs to inject liquidity for a bigger move. It's
But
just
for
like,
intraday, is that not enough?
no, that's not enough. On
If you're intraday,
no, you see intraday, and then you see just a general bearish, market structure. We didn't took any sort of major liquidity point, right? If this would happen something like this, come in reaction like this, then now I am seeing clear liquidity that we are inviting buyers from this point. Or you could just mark it like this one, a bigger zone, and then you could see, okay, we invited buyers one time, we have liquidity below this one, we have this reaction, liquidity below this one. So now this is a point of liquidity which is getting a bit more important. So it is one of the strong liquidity points that I'm expecting market to form right now, right? So now let's just wait for this to get induced. Yep, it is sort of this. Okay. Oh geez, bro. I messed up a bit. Ended up taking out the zone. This one. Oh, okay. Anyways, it's decent. Let me just go on M15 real quick, right? Okay, it looks good. Really good reaction. I have a freshly new made PY. There we go. Now let's go back on M1, and now if price retrace back, we'll just enter a decent. Okay, but this I really hate such markets because can I execute? Is it my entry models? Yes, it is my entry model. If I had to execute like this one, I'd have a really crazy, I mean, like a really bad risk to reward ratio, right? Which is like the nearest target is like some with 2.75 hours. So Fortunately, unfortunately, I got a target bit high and then take my partials at 5 hour, right? So I'm gonna do the same thing right now, which is a bit cooked, but it is what it is, right? Let's just go this one, place order. How do you do it? Market, right? Current, the first reaction. Which one are you talking about? Okay, wait. This one or this one? The second one. Okay, this one, right? All right, cool. Yeah, that's what I explained, right? So far before price, we didn't had taken any sort of clear point of liquidity, so it needs to inject liquidity, and then we could see, okay, what we had during this day. Okay, a breakout structure to the upside, cool. People are getting excited to look for some buy trades, and this is a very common SMC zone that will have marked up. And now, okay, internal breakout structure, whatever that is, first confirmation, another breakout structure, second confirmation. Now they are stacking up their positions while placing the zone, stop loss just below the zone. Price induce it with all the intention, everything. We had a decent reaction. So now we're looking for a trade, right? Okay, nice. I would say good one. If we come back, this would be a really crazy entry as well again, but who knows? I'd like to go break even right now. Right, so first trade. Okay. Okay, nah, it's like 4.5. I'm gonna take partials at 5. I don't really care. Okay, there we go. We'll take 50% off, right? And we'll just let it run. Obviously, now if I do see some sort of crazy sell momentum coming in, I will exit my position, right? Okay, nothing crazy so far. Jeez, I'm up like crazy. Okay, now don't
You are
just
number one in the world, bro. You are number one in the world. I'm serious. I'm serious. I'm serious, bro. I'm
Bro,
serious.
let me backtest, man. I appreciate your comments, but right. Oh, jeez. Okay, cool. So just don't tell me that, bro. This is a valid sell reaction, right? I'm gonna smash you guys. Wait, that is nothing. That is, I think, market. Nah, that's you, bro. Okay. Oh, no, I thought this was ended. Asia. I really hate this stuff. Let me go on M15 and see. Do I see? Oh, okay, crazy. Okay, now I'm a bit more interested in, in the markets. Okay, first things first, a very small, very light inducement. We have this stuff induced into that. We're into this point, right? Still bullish, yes. Do I want to fight that momentum? Not really. So what will I do is I would like to look for something which is aligning with that stuff, right? So we had the first inducement for the intraday move, and then we have this PY, which I don't want to mark out because price is quite far up. So far, one thing now I'm waiting for is price to create some sort of liquidity, right? Then I would try to mark something, and now it is doing something interesting, right? We have something up there, we have something up here, right? I could do this, and then I could have this just down there, right? So now you just need to do what? We just need to wait for an inducement, right? No, don't tell me you miss it. Let me go number 15. Okay, bit quick, but yeah, it is, right? So far, do you guys have like any sort of questions for this particular day? And then I'll just look to get some entries right now. Okay, this looks interesting. We have here whatever the internal break is. We have this good of a zone. I could do this. We already mitigated that, so this would be a miss entry, but let's just go with this one. And your TP, obviously, now this is much better order. Let's just see what do we get. Okay, yeah, let's go with 5 hour partials, and then whatever we have for the full TPs, right? Now, if I do still see a yes, I am recording. Let me just see again. Yes, my screen is also being recorded. Right, so let's just place order, market, save. Okay, let's go back on M5. Okay, am I up? Okay, let me just see. I'm up like, okay, yeah, 5.3, right? It's gone. Like, I'm gonna take 50%. Okay, you just put what is your high again? That is the all-time high, right? And we don't have any sort of thing that could potentially push the price lower. So there's no reason to just leave the profit on the table, right? So I'm gonna maximize that as much as I can, right? Okay, now the trade is at break even. We are already partials out. Would have something as a continuation. So let me just make it. Okay, sorry. Let me just make it a bit more cleaner. We have that inducement. Now we have this mitigation area. So inducement PY coming in. We could look for a re-entry. Yes, we could. So let's just real quick. Where is that? Is play button. Oh, okay, sheesh. This is really ugly. That is quite strong. But let's see what's gonna happen. Oh, am I out right now? Oh, crazy. Oh, yo, I could say. That's crazy. This is one and one and see. Do I have a re-entry? I do see a re-entry. Oh, nice. It's a text. Oh, bibliotech, buddy. I'd like to call it scale, right? Skill issue, buddy. Okay, let's go. The stop loss is a bit aggressive in here, but it is what it is. I mean, I'm getting a good R and I could like partial real quick, so why not? Let's just take this as well, right? Should I go? No, I'm fine this way, right? Limit. Okay, I got tagged in. Just give me a bit of strong candles coming in, and I'll go break even. Either way, let's just mark 5 hour, get out 50% once we hit 5 hour, right? No, no, no. Oh, bro! Oh, come on. The fuck is this, man? I'm gonna just put now break even because now I don't trust it. Okay, there we go. Bro, how do you close it? So you first click. Okay, there we go. Okay, okay, perfect. So we are in 3 positions so far. First, second, third. Okay, jeez, we are up like. Oh, gee, we just realized like 8K profit. That's it, and we are 22% unrealized. That is so crazy. We're so good, buddy. We're so good. Okay, yeah. So it is a break even. Oh, I don't know how this position is surviving. Look, if price comes back and takes, it was so good. Let's just run it. Okay, I'm just surviving somehow. Okay, so
A question though,
yep,
for real, for real.
yep, yep,
If you zoom out to the first position, the first one you took,
oh,
not that one, one
this
to the
one,
left. Yeah,
yeah.
exactly. Yeah, like
I
most of
think,
the guys are
yeah,
trading, prop firms, and we can't really hold overnight.
yeah.
So what would you do? Like, would you just re-enter it
No,
at
no.
that later stage, like
No.
you did?
Here's the thing, right? If you let's just say you close position here and then you entered here, then you'll have this big of a drawdown. Then you'll say, bro, I made this much profit, but on the
No, no,
prop rules,
that's not what I mean.
yeah,
No, no, I mean like if we say you take the profit there
yeah,
at the end of a New York session,
yeah,
right? We say, okay, the day is done. We
yep.
wait for Asia and
Oh yeah, then you could
repeat this.
obviously look for the re-entries. Yes, you could do that, right? But
Yeah,
I
just
just
like you did what the like at the right.
yeah, in there, right? Bro, I don't know how
Yeah,
this
yeah.
position is like literally surviving. But now for me to look for some good buys, I would generally want price to induce this point of liquidity because yeah, that's what I would want and pretty much stay away till this liquidity is taken or price gives me a clear breakout and then creates something new up there. Then I'll be like, cool, I could do this, right? And also price didn't take out this low as well. Did we take out this low? Not really. So yeah, it's pretty disgusting.
In this moment, London inducement for the sell.
Bro,
I
why do
look.
you
I don't know.
why do you want to sell when the market is crazily bullish? Why
Bro,
do you just
we Asia session.
No, for the Asia low.
that makes no sense, right? Makes no sense. You're just trying to fight the direction, whatever the fuck is the strength of the market. Makes no sense.
Okay, okay.
This is fucking this is a fucking nigga, right? Okay, so I just explained my conditions, what I'd want, right? Market to do, okay, pretty much nothing in there. And there we go. So we just made like 38% in 1, 2, 3, 3 trades, right? Okay, now here's the thing, right? Now this is where like 99% of you guys just fail because they don't know where market is going to go. Bro, I will stop messaging me, right? Okay, there we go. So this is something that a lot of guys really struggle, right? You should sell not really, right? Not really. You would now here's what I would do, right? I would stick with the recent market momentum, which is bullish, unless or until I do see something significant coming in the market for the sales, right? How do we know? You just follow the recent market momentum. That's it. Because now, right now, you don't have any information to the left, right? You just have one information, which is the current market direction and sweet trend. I'm not talking about like you want to know the trend from the last 6 months or 1 year. No, you just need a recent trend, which is like 28 days or 2-3 weeks. That's pretty much it. That is going to give you enough information what your recent trend is, right? And I would say 1 week of this strong bullish market behavior is crazy to just make you believe that okay, you just wait for minor pullbacks and then go with the markets. Now there's going to be a bit of difficulty in understanding your targets, right? So that's when you'd like to go with psychological levels or some sort of retail numbers where market might react or might not react, or just get your quick partials at the nearest liquidity points and let it run, right? So obviously you need to train for every single market behaviors because you are not here trading the same market every single time, and you will have something to the left, right? This is like for the 20 pairs, you don't have anything to the left for most of the trends, so you can't really do anything. So you won't gonna, that's when you're gonna say, oh, my system doesn't work like that, blah 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 blah, right? So you just need to train yourself, right? So let's just go to the next day and see how it is going to form. And then we'll look for, okay, here's a, so there we go, pretty much over, right? Bro, stop messaging me in the DMs, bro. How to validate a reversal when enough liquidity is taken, because we can find the perfect reversal liquidity inducement for trading same like ICT and taking random losses that sweeps every structure from the left. All right, that is where you're wrong, right? You're just taking random losses at sweep of every structure. Not every structure is a point of liquidity. You need to understand this one. You need to have a firm grip on the understanding of liquidity. That's when you could do, because this is also a point of low, this is also a low, right? We have this low, this high. Now you would be just taking, okay, high taken previously, high, look for a sell trade, low taken, look for buy. That's not how it works, right? You need to have some solid liquidity. So you want to really understand where the majority of the guys are entering and then mark those points as a point of liquidity. It's not going to work this way, right? Okay, so let's just really quick wait for how okay this session is going to go, and I would like to wait for Asia to end. When, just a second guys, let me just, okay, when there is liquidity, both sides, not your PP or shit ETF, we have to just ignore it or not. So you're gonna do one thing is that, let's just say we have a point of liquidity and market is like this, have an alert at this point and at this point, you just wait for price to take it with proper strength, all the intentions and everything, blah 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 blah, and then you plan it. The next level is your target, simple as that. So you just realize alerts and stay away till one of the side is taken. Okay, what else? What other questions do we have? Let me go on H1 and see. Oh, okay, it is ugly. Do you have any other questions? Okay, not really. So let's just continue, right? You gave me, bro, fuck off, man. Okay. Okay, okay. So what do we want now? As I explained earlier, we will want to always go with the recent trend, which is bullish, and now your only job is to identify the best liquidity points for price induce and get into those continuational buys. And I could right now clearly see a really good point, actually two key levels. One is a liquidity point and one is an IP level, which I'll just mark real quick. So we have something like this, right? And then we have something like this, right? So what I'll do, I'll just wait for price to take out this low, right? Give me a valid reaction and we'll get into some buy trades. And also we could see price trying to channel around or whatever that is, also a trend line as well, right? I don't really like to
But
mark
isn't there like SMTs down below,
which ones.
like in Asia session?
Listen, you don't really
Like,
care, bro.
well,
You're not, let me tell you one thing, you're not trading mitigations, you're not trading zones, you're trading liquidity, right? So your first concern is to be, is to mark out valid point of
okay,
liquidity,
okay.
and then all right, see where it is inducing. Is it mitigating something? Also, we have this minor inducement created by another minor inducement, so potentially a retail heavy. Okay, still creating liquidity. Ugly liquidation, but yeah, it is what it is. Still waiting for price to induce. Okay, there we go. A really good point. Oh, sorry. Okay, there we go. Perfect. This is just beautiful, right? We have a valid zone, a really good reaction. Now we'll just wait for price to what mitigate this PY and give us something good. Obviously, condition that price don't take out this high, because then we'll have nothing to target, and then we'll be just trading on the luck that price could go at this level. Okay, there we go. Price did mitigate this one. Okay. I could see this refinement as well. Okay, we entered the refinement, which is good. Let's just wait for, so I might go this one. I just got everything I wanted, right? Right there. It is going to be a decent point. All right, so see, we have a first liquidity point as a 5R, which now I won't go with the other numbers, because 5R is what my minimum criteria to enter a trade is. So anything above 5R or 5R is just sweet spot, so I'm gonna just take it. Market execution save. I just hope so. I don't market just wait. Let me just adjust it right below the low, right? Back on M5, one more bullish candle and you're at break even. Bit ugly thing, but yes, we do have a mitigation area which market could take me out at break even, and I just hope so. If it does, it will give me some sort of re-entry. Okay, just a second. Building liquidity. Oh, wait, not this way. This way, right? Okay. Yeah, potentially up break even. I would really hate to expect it, but yeah, so far I'm good. Oh, bro, sorry. I just don't know what I'm doing. Okay. There we go. Let me just see how long we've been into this session. Around 45 minutes. Good. Right, good. So this was TP as well. Any questions regarding this rate? Could we take a re-entry? Yes, I just missed a re-entry. I just realized right now, but I don't think so. This would have been a really great RR, right? Because same thing, reacting to a trap or point of liquidity, because obviously coming from a point of liquidity, that's what our initial target was. Inducement in Asia session of this liquidity point, we have a mitigation into there. Let's just real quick see if we do have some sort of valid M1 entry. Yes, we do have a valid M1 entry, but again, now we don't have a really solid target. So what you'd like to do is you'd like to, oh, actually it is like more than 5 hours. So yeah, we just missed a really good trade. But anyways, right. So these were the trades that we could have taken these 2 days, right? So any questions you guys have?
Yes.
Okay, buddy.
Okay. We say now, for an example, if I have, we say 8 confluences
8
as a
confluences.
confirmation for my,
8.
just an example, just as
8.
an example. Okay, we say 5. Holy
Why,
shit.
bro? I just work on like 3 stuff: your liquidity,
Yeah,
your
bro,
inducement,
bro, bro.
and your reaction.
Yeah, but we use it as an example. Chill, chill, chill. So we say
Okay.
if we have 5 confluences in our trading system, because everyone is trading differently, right?
Yes.
And should you should we always hit those 5 when taking a trade? Because if every 5 hits, then it's a A plus setup, right?
Yeah, that's pretty much how you define the or categorize the setups, right?
Yeah, but like if I only have 1 or 2
Yeah.
confluences,
Then you
like,
just stay the fuck
sh-
away.
sh- oh, really? Okay.
No, to tell me one thing, why you just want to take a trade with 1 confluence while the best setup that you have is going to have 8 confluence? Makes no sense, right?
Yeah, but if we say that trade that checks all the confluences is like once in a week.
Yeah, then take the other trades that they got like at least 5 confluences. Here's the thing, right? The main confluence should never be missed, right? But the sporting ones, they could be there or no, right?
Ah, yeah.
Right. Okay, let me just real quick show you the stats. I think did I took a loss? Not really. I would have taken if I were like looking for these pullback sell trades, which I honestly worked on my trading style and I just started to avoid these sort of sells. You could see like in my old backtesting videos, I would really want to get into these pullback aggressive sell trades or just any sort of pullback trades. But that, yeah, now with managing with bigger capital makes you stay away from those such trades. So yeah, you just go with the best setups and just be patient, right? Can you go with the last entry mark in the top? Okay, good. Yeah, we'll do real quick, right? So let's just get rid of these. Oh no, get rid of these ugly drawings, right? So we were trading away from this inducement. Obviously, you need to have all the context behind the entries, right? And then we induce this point, right? So we have what? We have an inducer now. For this day, we are trading away from this inducement. And then where is price reacting to? It is reacting to a point of smart money trap or a point of liquidity, and which is also our initial target. So what do you expect from a point of liquidity, right? It is going to give you a reaction. But did price induce something? Did price mitigate something valid? No, so we won't expect a crazy big reaction. What we'd expect is a minor pullback, a very little reaction, right? Just give me a second.
FBI, open up.
And when playing Arc Raiders,
Bro, let me explain this, right? Good. So what do we expect from a point of liquidity is we expect a minor reaction. And that is why I didn't wait it for this one because I knew we were reacting from a point of liquidity. So I want to have something that is quite near to the price that could push price away. And then once it mitigated, this is going to be M30 or M15 PI as well, right? No brainer stuff, right? And you could literally wait for you any sort of entry confirmation. For me, these 2 candles were enough. And you have your internal breaker structure, mitigation, entry, and you, oh, what the fuck is this, bro? Oh yeah, sorry. How do I do that? Oh, I'm so cooked, man. Right, and then you have a valid point to target as well, right? I hope so. This clears everything. And just give me a minute now.
It's possible backtesting.
I'm back. Is it possible to get a reading on BTC for the next week with current market conditions? Looks bearish for most, but it is it the correct reading? Are you still waiting for the reaction on inducement PUI? You don't enter directly on the inducement PUI. What do you mean? Like still? What do you mean by still? Uh, do I wait for do I directly enter for inducement PIs? Nope. You know, as I told you, right? Since the first few sessions on my YouTube channels, you guys saw me backtest. It was very aggressive, right? So, like throughout the last 2 years, I was trying to manage big capital. So I refined my trading way. So now I'm a bit more conservative, but still, I do have the core, stuff from those backtesting sessions that you won't never see me, trying to have trying to enter directly. I would always need some sort of valid reaction from a particular key level, liquidity level, whatever that is one of the best things, and it literally helps me avoid a lot of unnecessary losses. Like you could have a limit right there and price could literally just smash your stop loss. So for me, I need to have valid reaction, and then based on the reaction, I would say, right, is it comfortable? Is the reaction good enough? Am I getting blah 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 and all those factors? If they, if they're true, I'll just execute it. If no, then I'll just stay away, right? Go through the last 5 days on Geo and explain the price action. Cool. So okay, here's the thing, right? I could do either BTC or GU. So which pair would you guys want me to go through? Because I think we're already around near to like 1 hour into the session, right? So GU or BTC?
Do both for your gay.
Bro, bibliothèque, buddy. Oh shit.
Hey, you're gonna do some arc?
I'm gonna do some. Oh, bro. Well, yes, he's such a fucking nobody.
Shit, bro. Don't let me start, please.
Okay, buddy. Let me just open trading view and you guys could bro. Yes, we could let one of you guys practice, but then I would stop recording because the session is already around 1 hour and I need to upload it, right? BTC. Oh no, no BTC practicing. I'll just give you the overview of it. So let me just change my recording windows as well to trading view. There we go, and streaming window as well to trading. How do you do it? Oh, okay, change stream. Okay, let me know if you guys could see. If you guys could see. If you guys could see my charts, right? Wait, is it? No. Oh, there we go. Okay, so GU or BTC? Okay, GU. Cool. So this week, right? Bro, GU was such an easy pair. This was like you guys so good, man. Okay. I mean, let's just open BTC as well. Like, why not? It's gonna take me like 4 or 5 minutes to explain GU. So, USDT. Oh, you guys could see my charts. Nice. These are the not the inducement concept. This is like the accumulation, the wake up stuff, right? That works really good on BTC, and I'm a big fan of utilizing wake up schematics either for the bearish accumulation or bullish one. It just works smoothly. But here talking about GU, let's just so we had this main inducement where we're trading away from, right? And obviously the first thing first, we have where that is your smart money trap, a high time frame one, right? Or they would like to call it a reactional zone, whatever you want to call it. Just know that later it's gonna get taken, right? So this is going to be what? This is going to be a first official objective of price, right? Yes, you could partial out on your full positions into these internal highs, but let's just be realistic right now, right? Good. First, why the fuck am I on M15? Makes no sense. All right, good. There we go. Right. Good. There we go. So first breakup structure. That is your relative breakup structure after inducement, confirming bit of market intentions, and then the main thing is that we have this intraday inducement, which confirms that yes, market is trying to move bullish, right? And then what you want to do, that is your trade, your first TP, your second TP. These are your intraday, and then what is your official objective for the price? This one, right? Now, this is the breakdown of this first trade. Sorry, of this first week, right? Obviously, there's no clear mitigation area. I do see one, but if it is not so clear for you, what you could do is you could wait for a decent reaction, such as like this, and then you wait for the mitigation of that PUI. Once it got mitigated, that is a perfect entry, and you just take that, right? Now, coming towards the next day, what we saw was just a second. Uh, it says max number reached. What the fuck? No, I don't know, bro. Okay, anyways, right. So the following day, what we saw was during the start of Asia session, we had a bit of inducement carried by a breakout structures, potentially a point, a retail heaven in this particular day. Now, what you want to do for this day, same thing. You want to mark out the point of liquidity which you would like for price to induce before you get into buy trades. That's pretty much it. So what we see, price inducing liquidity in the point of IPA level, also this mitigation area. So that is your breakdown for this particular day for the London session. And then we could see what is pricing. Price took out this liquidity, right, into the high time from SMT. So yes, did we took liquidity? Yes, we took liquidity. Are we reacting to something that could, make price give us a pullback? Yes, we are. So now, bro, whose mic is on? Could you just mute your mic? Right. So are we reacting to something that could, make price give us a pullback? Yes. Right. So now you want to think a bit differently. Is that we are reacting from a high time frame, smart money trap. Now, what is the next point of liquidity that price created throughout this whole move up, which is quite evident. Okay, now I'll just read out the mess, right? So we have this being a first mitigations, right? You could see clearly, and obviously you could see this stuff clearly, right? So we could say that this was a really good point in the market structure and general where price invited a lot of people to look for buys, and also these reactions gave us evidence that yes, people try to buy from these zones, right? So now we are trading a pullback, and what is the best point for price to stop its pullback to the next liquidity point taken? Now what you want to do, just wait for valid inducement, wait for price to give you a valid zone. In this scenario, yes, we had this valid zone, right? And then carried by the mitigation of its zone. While if you see the way price moved down, it wasn't impulsive, it was rather as building liquidity, as an injection phase, right? We invited a lot of sellers throughout this whole move down, trying to enter from here, 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 and potentially in here as well, right? Right. So we have liquidity now. This is all these highs, they're adding to a single point of liquidity, which is above this high, right? And we have your we have your inducement down there, potential mitigation, not so clear. I didn't rate this GU day particularly, right? And then we could see a sharp move towards our liquidity point. Do we see a reaction? Yes, we do see a reaction, but is this reaction telling you that market is going to go for the sells or the buys? It is clearly showing us that market is creating liquidity at the to induce it low to go for the buys. That's what it does, right? So we have SMC trying to add liquidity below this low, induce it, liquidate it. That is invalid. Another inducement. We never really retested this zone, so we can't really get into this buy position, right? And then that's what market did. So this was your like basic GU explanation. It wasn't really rocket, like rocket science, but it was quite simple. Only this would have been an ugly day. You would have like missed a really good buy trade, and you'd be like fucked up. Yeah, I just missed it. It is what it is now. Do you consider this an inducement? The first low created on GU. That is an inducement, bro. I could show you, but yeah, where the fuck is it? There we go. Just don't ask me to know the second. Which one, bro? This is the first low, and this is the second low, right? Both are inducement. We are taking value liquidity. I mean, on the H1 time frame, it is much more clear as well, right? Inducement done on M5. Bro, doesn't matter the time frame, right? It is an inducement, right? We're taking value liquidity. We're taking the point. Okay, so you're talking about in the yes, that is an internal inducement, which is just going to give you a bit of insights that yes, market is trying to go towards this bullish one. Because here's the thing, you are not trading this inducement alone, you're trading this major inducement from the left, and this intraday or internal inducement is just telling you that yes, market is giving you signs of bullishness, that it is inducing those to go high, right? So again, you're not trading one thing alone, you're trading it as a whole system. So there should be no like uncertainties or anything. You shouldn't like second guess anything, or if you are doing that, then you just stay away for that day, but then ended up taking part losses. No. Okay, cool. So that was GU. Like, do you guys have any questions from GU, right? Okay. No questions for GU? Okay. Okay. So Bitcoin. So what do we want to do in Bitcoin? Like a general analysis, like where it could go, blah blah blah, or what? Like how the past few days been? How the past few days have been? I think that was that's what was the question, right? Now, let me tell you one thing, right? Such pairs, they are very fundamental sensitive, right? So with technicals, you need to have quite good fundamental approach as well. Now, do I trade crypto? Yes, I do trade crypto, but I don't really trade the crypto from this trading with charts. I do something else, which is on block, blockchain analysis plus different crypto exchanges, volume analysis as well, and the difference between the futures and the spot, what you like to call it, divergence and stuff. So that's how I trade BTC. So I'm not so good in general with BTC if I don't utilize other stuff, but I could literally using the concepts like previously I could trade, because I don't trade intraday, I just do long-term holdings, right? Just a second, guys. Okay, sorry guys. Sorry. Okay. Oh, what are those colorful lines below the name of the pairs? Where, bro? Which lines are you talking about? Ah, jeez. Geobar. Top left corner. Oh, these ones. It just, these tablets. No, it just like, yeah, it just shows me like the colors, based on the colors, right? Oh, and yeah, BTC I don't really do only technicals. I do like on-chain analysis, the blockchain stuff, and then I do look into the volume of the different exchanges with the divergences between the futures and the spot. That's how I trade BTC with the wake up accumulation because I don't trade intraday. I'm a bit of a long-term holder in the crypto, right? That's what I do. Yeah, for BTC right now. I think you guys have what? Yeah, right now this would be a really sweet spot. I had still I had this area plus this one through. So this my main plan was to start DCAing from this level towards I see this level, right? This bit of DC approach, which is like we start from smallest quantities, and as we head down, we add like the biggest position size, right? So do you trade Nasdaq based on that? Yeah, it works quite good in Nasdaq as well, right? That was one of my stuff, and also Solana as well. I mean, USDT. Let's go this way, Solana. Yeah. So I think my recent entry on Solana was at this point, right? It was a very small position, but yeah, it was like a really small one. But I plan to DCA along the way. I still expect it to come back around $80 to $77, which would be really good. And then I'll stack up some really crazy positions. But yeah, it does. That's what I have for crypto. That's pretty much it. All right, good. So, do you guys have any other questions, or we are good for this session? And I could like stop the recording, and then you guys do like whatever the fuck you want, like backtest. Someone wants to backtest, so you just want to chit chat, whatever you want to do. You can do. Okay, let's just go back to oh, wait, that would be good if I don't say anything, right? Why would it like motivate someone? This makes no sense, bro. I'm a good buddy. I could tell you that. I'm a really good buddy. Alhamdulillah.
Okay,
Yeah, but stop playing Ark. Stop playing Ark Raiders right now,
bro,
buddy.
I'm playing a Lord. Wanna see?
Nah, I don't want to see. I'm gonna ban you right now if you try to share your screen, buddy. Okay, so I guess we don't have any questions. Then 3